Yo, 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 yo. What up, though?
What up?
We back at it again. Light skin Shishi. James, you already know what's up, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Hope everybody out there doing real great.
Real great on
Having a good day.
this 420, this
Well,
Easter
today,
Sunday.
But yeah, today is 420, but this will be put out
Yeah,
tomorrow.
they know.
But yeah, but
You don't watch Maury live?
you don't know what people watch live?
Not Maury.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
pre-recorded.
But appreciate all y'all, man. Thank y'all. Go tap into the SMS list. Sign up to the Real100%.shop. Like, subscribe, all that other good stuff.
You heard?
We gonna get to spilling the beans on light skin Shishi and
The
James in the marriage and the family, what we've been up to and what we've been kicking, you know what I'm saying? So how our week been, weekend. It's like it's been a minute since we recorded, to be honest with you.
It hasn't.
It feel like it to me. Like it's been about a week. No? About a week.
It's on point, though. It's on point.
It's been about a week, yeah.
Yeah, our regular routine.
I don't know. Cause normally we did like twice.
But we regrouped and we had a new plan.
I don't think we really talked. Maybe you might be right. We did talk about it. Yeah.
But anyhow,
go ahead, man.
This week was a good week. Hard working week. Regular degular. Sinners came out Friday, so we caught the matinee hours.
We didn't go see it Friday. We didn't see it Saturday.
I know. But we didn't pay matinee prices. But
matinee prices?
That's another story. But yeah. So overall,
what did you think about the movie?
I was going to ask you, what did you think? You give me your review first.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I don't really like scary stuff.
Well, first of all, hopefully we're not going to be spoiling it for no one if they haven't seen the movie yet. But me, the wife, bro, Pops, like pretty much the whole fam went out to go see.
Pops times two.
Yeah, Pops times two. You know, the old niggas. But we all, like the whole fam went out to go see Sinners Saturday afternoon, like 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we went to go see like in this special theater supposedly.
I forget what it was called.
It's like
I don't know.
Called somewhere you can see like
something. Just the
I think like Extreme X.
That could have been
something like that, where you can see it on the side of the walls.
Yeah.
That shit was trash. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I didn't like.
You was excited in the beginning, but once you see like the scene, it's like the side part look like it's distant. And then like when it comes through, because you like this and you got the big screen here. But when the film is moving like here, it like clicks out, like it doesn't match up to what you're seeing right in front of you.
It looks kind of weird. And I mean, it's not bad, but it's not something that...
It's like a silhouette almost.
I think that's why we paid the $11.
That is why we paid $11.
We should have went to the regular...
I told y'all, but didn't nobody want to listen to me.
No. You were saying that we should have... Because you thought we was not going to the MJR.
I knew we was going to the MJR.
Oh, because you kept saying... You called me asking me some... why we not going to the MJR no
I
more?
was saying what's wrong with the $6 tickets? Why we had to go to $11.75?
Oh, I guess everybody wanted to see the...
They wanted that. We paid the difference for the screen.
The little X shit. What is it called? Screen X?
I don't know.
Something like that. Screen X. But...
Some bullshit.
It wasn't bad though, man. But go ahead, tell me my bad. I was just trying to give y'all the whole spiel of what it all was with the family and everybody and the meet up at the crib, and cause you was just kind of blah.
I was not. You should.
It really was.
But anywho, it was not as scary as I thought it was gonna be.
My bad. I don't want to cut you off again, but this is no spoiler alerts. If you don't want to hear this part, if you haven't seen the movie,
put us on mute.
Cover your ears
for about 5 minutes and then unmute us.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't as scary as I thought it was gonna be. But my edge, because I don't like scary movies, so I was like, as soon as that background music kick in and it's about to sound like some shit about to happen, I'm closing my eyes.
Yeah, it wasn't that scary though.
And that's exactly what I did.
I think it was only like really one scary part. Or something like that.
That's not true.
With the whole eyes, with the eyes turning red.
That wasn't even scary.
Yeah, but you got like a little pump.
Them biting people and the teeth looking how the teeth and then they face looking on.
So what'd you think of the movie?
I think it was okay.
That's it?
I think I could have. Yeah, I think it was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the greatest because I don't like horror films, but it wasn't bad for him to be playing his twin self. I think he did okay. I think he did good. But it wasn't bad. Would I go see it again? No. Is it something I probably could have waited till it came out? Yeah. In the comfort of my own home. When something pop off that I don't like, I can get up and walk away.
But that's because you're scared of him.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
It has. What did you think?
But first, my first thoughts of the movie, I ain't gonna lie. So the little screen shit, when we first got in there, I was talking mad shit like, yo, we pay extra money for this screen shit, and I don't see no other screen.
Other screen.
And then it finally popped up.
And you were like a mix of emotions.
Yeah, I was dope when I seen it happen because I thought the shit was fresh. But then the little lights on the side, that was making me mad.
Yep,
because I felt like the lights on the wall should have got dimmer, but they didn't.
Nope.
And then certain things when the wall in the corner part, it just it's kind of weird. I got mixed feelings in it, but if you see the Screen X, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. I just thought it was. I would rather watch it regularly than that other shit. But anyway, it kind of it gives you that.
Getting the correct name of it.
What? Oh, I think it's called Screen X though.
I know, but keep going.
But it gives me the vibe of Dust to Dawn. That's what it kind of reminded me of. It just had a different old vibe to it, an old feeling, because almost like
that blues era.
Yeah, so it almost kind of gave you like the what's that junk called? Like some old New Orleans witchcraft type shit, but it was on some like music wise. So like the music, the sound, the dance, and all that stuff that gave you a not like I don't want to say, I guess like a witchcraft.
It was
like that's what brought out those spirits and with all the dances. So like in the middle of the movie, not in the middle, but like in the beginning of the movie, when they was actually singing and jamming out or whatever, and they called it a juke joint or something like that.
Yep, it was the juke box.
When they was doing that in the middle of the movie or beginning of the movie, whatever you want to call it, you would see all these other different nationalities, different groups of like dance and Asian and what's the word really called?
It did you like,
I don't want to say African American, but what they call like
it's just the African dance.
Yeah, African dance. There you go.
It was like a time war for the levels of music of how you got.
Yeah, and then so I guess the I don't know if he would be a demon or a vampire. There you go. He fed off of that. That's how he got to see or hear where people was at.
It won't show me.
Like like so
whoever they bit, they got their memories and knew about other people.
Yeah. So when he heard the music, bless you.
Thank you.
When he heard the music going on, the young boy, he really wanted him to feed off of his memories and how he jammed out, I guess, to kind of soak in his shit or whatever. But that was pretty much the premise of it. And I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. It was cool. It was certain shit I didn't like, certain shit I did like. The twin shit, I thought that was pretty dope. I thought that was pretty fresh. The young dude that jammed out, I didn't like him.
What was his name? Pastor Boy or Pastor something?
Preacher Boy.
Preacher Boy, yeah.
Yeah, it was just one scene where he was about to get some, right? So it's an older lady, which was married. You know what I'm saying?
She wasn't that old. She was the same age, but she was married.
She was not the same age.
Is that boy?
No, she was not.
I guess when you say older lady, I'm thinking of like Sugar Baby's older.
I mean, he was definitely younger. She had, let's just say she was in her 20s. He had probably just turned 19 or 20. Maybe even 19. I think it was 19 or 20, but whatever. He wasn't that old. Then she was probably having about 5-6 years or some shit like that because she was married or whatever. But so anyway, my man, he kissing her, whatever. And for some reason, I didn't think niggas did that back in the day, going down eating box. So he definitely went down like, yeah, I want to taste you. Shorty say, I've been walking around all day.
I walked here.
I should bathe real quick. I want to bathe. And in my thought process, I thought he was going to be like, yeah, you right. He said, nah.
I take it like
I want to
that.
taste that salt.
Nasty.
I want to taste the salt.
That's nasty.
All on them lips.
He said that. Not like what he should say that, but
Like
basically he said that.
You nasty nigga.
That was definitely a nasty nigga. And we in there, and he is one of those people that decide to talk to the screen in a movie theater with other people in there. You talk to the screen at home, not at the movie.
Yeah, that shit was making me mad with certain shit.
Not inside voice. It was definitely outside voice.
And then I didn't like the Asian lady because she didn't want to have them come in because she wanted to be all, and she killed her dumb ass. I don't want to be telling so much, but
yeah, she did.
She was just stupid. So now at this point, you was mad that your husband got bit because he's already done now.
But you sent him to the car.
Yeah, and on top of that, you just killed yourself. But you worried about your daughter. Now, if your husband's gone and you're not here to protect your daughter because you want to have the vampires come in because you all pissed off. Mm-hmm. This is just some old irrational dumb shit that she did.
Yep.
Killed herself. But now who's taking care of your daughter? You and your husband.
Like she thought she was about to fight off the 20 to 30 vampires.
Yeah, that was just
because you was that angry.
That was just stupid. So. Yeah, that made me mad. I think that was just a dumb, irrational shit that she did because you can't be thinking about your daughter if you killing yourself.
So,
but yeah, I mean, it was just certain things I didn't like. But rather than that, I mean, it was cool.
All right, so let's rate it. What would you give it? 1 out of 10. Because you always reviewing some stuff. Every time I see him watch a series or something, he's always thumbing down it. Like you watched a whole 8 seasons and you going thumbs down.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know, but you did it.
It was, I forgot what what series that was.
It was a few series that you did that.
But I'm talking about the last one, I think. But anyway, I would give it like a 7.
I was going to say the same
about
thing.
A 7. I give it a 7. A solid 7.
Yeah. Maybe on the high 8.
Nah, it's straight 7 for me.
Okay. 7.5.
I'm giving it a 7.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is not really off. This is off topic a little bit, but I don't know if people watch this, but I watched Suits. I don't know if people ever seen Suits before. The first one, that shit was fire.
Who put you on that one?
I don't know. I think it was YouTube or Netflix.
No, that's rude.
You did not put me on Suits.
I showed you about it. See, what happened is I find a show for us to watch, and you take over
not
because I can't.
No, that ain't Suits. That was something different you was watching. You're not talking about that shit with that lawyer dude that you was watching.
It was 2. I started watching Suits, and it was another show called Lincoln.
Oh yeah. I ain't watched that bullshit. But I did watch Suits though. Suits was fire, and now they did like a reboot where it's like Suits LA.
That look trash.
Trash, man. That shit got me so hot. I'm like, this shit got me so mad.
Sometimes you just need to let stuff go.
Yeah, and I don't like the dude that's the actor now. I'm not that I don't like him. I just don't like. I don't know.
You don't like the way things are going.
Yeah, it's just I don't. It's just rubbing me the. It just.
Are you gonna finish watching it and still give it a thumbs down?
You done? Yeah, because I don't watch a couple. I don't know. I might have to wait. I might have to wait for the first season to come out and then watch it all together because I don't like watching
episode by episode.
I don't like that. I know. I don't like doing that. So if y'all watch Suits, man, y'all let me know what y'all think of Suits of LA. And that I'm trying. I don't watched a couple of them so far, but I need to wait for all of them to come out and then go ahead and hop into it. That's the type of person I am. I can't. Yeah, I'm a binge watcher.
Okay.
I'll binge watch the shit out of a show.
You do. That's why we don't watch TV together, because I show him something that'll be good. Just like that one thing we just watched with the guy, and they were in a place they built a city underneath a mountain.
Oh, damn, what's the name of that?
I said, let's watch it together. We watched the first episode together. Shit. I came home the next day and he had watched the whole season.
Yeah, that was good.
Without me.
I can't think of the name, but that was good, though.
Is it Happy Place or something like that?
I don't know if that's the name of it.
But I need to find it because I can rewatch
it.
Disney?
Nah, it's on Hulu, I think.
Well.
I think that's what it's on.
Yeah. And I never finish watching stuff because he messes it up.
I'm trying
So
to think of
now
that
I'm
one
not
show that I
interested
watched,
anymore.
and I watched the whole season, and I gave it a thumbs down. What was that show?
It was a few of them.
But the last one I think I watched, it was like a family, and the mom was crazy, and she had like 3 sons, and then one of them was like a stepson.
Oh, yeah.
That shit had made me so mad.
And they was out of, what was it, California or something like that? And they was drug dealers.
They was robbers.
That's what I meant.
Damn, I can't think of that. It was good. But it was just certain shit was just pissing me off. I mean, that show had me so mad.
You watched it all and thumbs it down.
And the fucked up part, I think I had watched it twice. Because sometimes I'll watch something, forget I watched it. And then watch it again. And I'm like,
this shit look
familiar. I just can't.
Once you get to season 9, they finally look familiar.
Yeah. But rather than that, though, man, we had a good weekend, a good work week, good weekend with the family. Seen the movie. Y'all should go check it out. And I think shit, rather than that, we working like normal people. Everybody else work. Trying to build a brand.
Yes.
Build a community and, have fun in the process. And shit, keep moving forward. That's all we can do. You know what I'm saying? What else, B? That's all?
That's all I got.
Ain't got nothing else that you want to tell the folks before we get into like our the little controversy or whatever's been going on around the world that we can give our our little talking points and shit like that about?
Nope, I made my point on how you watch stuff without me.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm used to it. 10 years in the game. 10 married years in the game.
Well, technically like 20.
I said 10 married years.
Yeah, but I think it should be a whole collective. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I think
you said I need all my time served. Yeah. Don't just do this probational period. Yeah. I need all the time that I did.
So it should be the whole 20. You got to count all that.
I got you.
Even though I know you don't like counting the whole 20, but you got to count all of it.
Okay. All right.
Do you agree with that?
I counted for you. I'm going to stand by my man.
Stand by me. Stand by me. All right. So let's get into some of the things,
hot topics.
What's going on around the world or what we think is hot.
Or what's popping.
Because some people might not think, what the hell we talk about this hot topic. You never know. So, would you rather fight a chicken or a lion, right?
What does that mean?
So look. I was just watching videos, how, especially when I be at work and, you're trying to see what's going on out here in the world every now and then. So I just ran across this video with 2 ladies, 2 dudes. They was talking about something. I think they said like, would you rather fight a chicken every day or a lion or something like that? You know what I mean? So
a lion once a year.
I'm going to show you. Seen it? Oh, I sent it to you.
You sent me to it, and I read the title.
So I think it's like fight a chicken every day, or fight like you said, a lion once a year.
Yeah.
So you didn't watch the video; you just read what it said.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Cool. So we're gonna watch the video, and I just want you to hear your thoughts. This shit is crazy, man. But it's 2 dudes and two women.
Okay.
And they're talking about this. So let's go ahead and run it. Listen to it. Well, we're going to play it. Fuck it.
Would you rather fight a chicken every time you get in your car? Would you rather fight a lion once a year? You got to get back in the car.
Exactly. Oh, you versus a lion?
You have no faith in me.
You're really thinking you can beat a lion?
I'm going to try the best I can.
Faith in me.
That doesn't matter.
No, because you might die from a chicken too. Like those pegs.
Those pegs.
Like you might hurt yourself. Or they might hurt you. So.
What are we talking about?
Every time you get in the car, boom, boom, chicken.
Okay, y'all are grown men. Maybe y'all can fight off a chicken.
Have you fought a chicken?
I can't fight no one can fight off a lion.
We're grown men, so we said no to the lion.
Once a year. I could be training that whole time to fight this lion.
You ever been to the zoo?
Who do you think you are? Hey, they don't hold chickens behind glass panes in bars.
But like the geese at the ponds,
crazy.
how they chase people, they're not friendly. So what makes you think chicken are friendly?
I don't care how friendly it is. It's not a lion.
Okay, some lions can be friendly though too.
You have to get.
You hear what this lady said? No, this
look at my man face.
She said lions can be friendly. Like, this is not Madagascar.
Okay, you did not raise this lion to be friendly.
What the fuck are you talking about?
To the next
You're
verse.
fighting him. You're not taking him to a
No, you have
coffee
to
date.
You know what I'll do as soon as I open the door and see a chicken?
But it's
Grab the
But no,
chicken.
the door's not open. You have to get the door
you have to
open.
get the door open.
Is a chicken preventing me from
Okay, but
opening
the
a
chicken's
door?
like-
If I try to fight a lion with unarmed, bare hand, I lose. There's no scenario
You don't
where
know
I
that.
beat the lion. Y'all are saying
What
you don't-
chickens have y'all
She said
seen
you don't know
before?
that.
Chickens are crazy. Yes.
You're trying to fight the king of the jungle. This is a lion.
I'm a Leo. Let me not even get into that.
Yeah.
He said, I'm a Leo.
Yep.
That shit is crazy as fuck.
You say you're Leo? Oh my God. She didn't watch last week's.
What are you gonna connect with the lion and be like,
Yes.
don't kill me?
Because we're both loyal people. Anywho,
And she's dead ass about this, yo.
Stand
have
on
you
it.
been in a chicken coop?
Ain't no fucking way.
Now, when you said,
Ain't no
would you
fucking
rather
way.
fight a chicken or a lion? I thought it was gonna be like some subliminal stuff saying like would you rather be in a relationship with somebody that argue every day or you have an argument once a year? I didn't know they were really talking about a chicken and a fucking lion. Them young ladies is out their mind.
Fucking
Okay.
stupid.
I can kick the shit out of a chicken.
Nah.
I can't get a lion.
The only thing I can say, it may be hard to catch a chicken. Because chicken will like
They be on the move.
like a motherfucker. But
They ain't faster than a lion.
you can catch a chicken though. I'm pretty sure some people can catch a chicken. If you put it in if you in a scenario where it's caged off and you walk inside this cage, you gotta catch it. It may take you a little while, but you can actually catch it, put your hands around it, hold it, and do that type of shit. Bitch, you ain't putting your hands around no goddamn lion.
It's a difference between running to it and running from it. And you're definitely going to be running from a lion.
But they was so adamant.
They was serious.
That I can. One of the girls said I can train for a year
To fight a lion. What training school is this called?
Yo, stupid.
In lion? I don't understand. Like, what?
Yo, in my head, I was like, yo, they think this is Madagascar.
They think
Where they
so.
think this is, what's the lion name?
Dr. Doolittle, and they can talk to the lion and tell him not to hurt him.
Hey, you're like, yo, I'm Leo.
I'm a Leo.
So I know you
My
recognize.
zodiac sign is a lion.
I know you recognize a Leo when you see one. Like,
Hello.
bitches, you crazy. Yo, I swear.
Yeah.
What's the lion name from Madagascar? What was his name?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I watched
didn't
it,
watch
but
Madagascar?
not enough to know their names.
That shit was funny as fuck.
I
but
just know Queen Latifah played the hippo.
Hippo.
And the guy
Jada
from
Pinkett?
Everybody Loves
No,
Raymond.
Jada Pinkett played the hippo.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, look it up.
And then didn't Everybody Hate Raymond play the lion? Or
Everybody
no, I'm thinking of Ice Age. Are you
Yeah.
thinking? Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of Ice Age people.
Because Jada Pinkett played the hippo. What's my man name that played the lion? Don't tell me his name. No, not Adam Sandler. What is that dude name? He played in Tropical Thunder.
I'm the fool playing food.
Not him.
You ready?
The other guy.
You ready?
The comedian. What's it?
I know.
You know him, but you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, you ready?
Don't tell me. I want to.
He played
He played in Zoolander.
Yep, and he played in Dodgeball.
He did play in Dodgeball. What is that dude's name? He know who his daddy is?
It's named after ice cream almost. The first name is named like it's the ice cream company
Do
name.
you know his daddy name? You know who his daddy is though?
No.
You know who his dad is?
No.
I'm gonna let you tell me the name and I'm gonna tell you who his pops
No,
is.
I guess his name.
I don't know. I was about to say Adam Sandler, but that ain't it.
Oh wow, I didn't know that was his dad.
You a mother.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You heard what I said. I said
He's dead.
Yeah. Uh-oh, my bad. Yeah.
My eyes are getting weary.
You get on my nerves.
I didn't know you didn't say not look at it. Okay. All right. So you know his name?
I don't know his name.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller. Yeah, okay.
He don't look like his dad. I didn't never known that, but that's fine.
He do look like his dad. But he was the lion though, right? Am I tripping? Wasn't he the lion?
I'm
believe-
still stuck on Bill Stiller. Let's see.
He was the lion, right?
It don't say who the lion was. It just say Alex.
Nigga.
I don't know the animals.
Alex, that was the lion then.
Okay, that's what I said. I don't know which
Oh.
name of it was, and you were right with
Jada Pinkett.
yeah, Jada Pinkett, not Queen
Yeah.
Latifah.
But anyway,
Had Chris Rock in there.
yep, it's a
They had
zebra.
friends.
Yep, my man. He was the giraffe.
Okay, what's his name? Not his friend's name. Don't tell me his friend's name.
I don't know, dude. I don't know his real name. But if anything, he gonna be
Both of the people in there had the same name. Him and Charlie had the same name, I think.
They had the same name?
In real life.
Ross?
Yeah.
Ross what?
No, it's not Ross. I told you his real name was not that.
Oh,
Both
shit.
of their names was David.
Oh, I ain't know that. But yeah, man, I think they was thinking of the lion from fucking Madagascar. That's what they was doing.
Yeah. It was David Schwimmerman. And what's Chandler's name? Okay, I told you the wrong name.
Yeah. But don't that just let you see how stupid not all women, but some women are?
That was a dumb moment.
That was real
That
stupid.
was unrealistic.
Yeah, like come on, man. And the fact that you even one of the girls even about to bring the whole Libra shit, it was just like you're
Leo.
dumb.
Yeah.
I hate to call you dumb, but that was
That
young
well, she
lady.
stopped herself.
But you even if she stopped herself, like you, because I think she probably knew like yo, I shouldn't say this.
Sometimes when it comes out, you hear it, but it's halfway out.
But she said
I'm
we
one
can-
of those girls. I've said some stupid shit plenty of times. Not that stupid, but I've said some stupid
There's a
stuff.
level of stu-
There's levels to the stupidness. I've never said that stupid. That's just like the whole, would you rather be stuck in the woods with a bear or
That's
a
what this shit
man?
reminded me of too.
Dumb. Come on, man.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, what'd you say? This is 21 days, baby.
Okay.
Naked and afraid in this motherfucker.
Naked and afraid to find us, get us out.
Yeah, but you know, women ain't that. Not all women, just some women.
They say they were not that bright.
They were just a little tink, I guess you want to call it. But yeah, I just thought that shit was hilarious. I thought that was just like, yo, ain't no way.
Again.
And I thought after a while, from what the gentleman was saying to them, that they would be like, yeah, these niggas
was
might
committed.
be right. Yeah, they was full in, like, we're standing on this.
We already came here this far.
So you know what? I guess I would commend them for standing on
Owning they beliefs.
owning their shit, but it was like
Owning that they think that they can train for a whole year to fight a lion.
But that was not that wasn't real. Yeah.
This lion is born as a natural prey.
A natural predator.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Good job. Predator.
Yeah,
You're the prey.
to eat your ass. You are food to them. Yeah.
Okay. Simba mama taught him how to get food, and you are food.
Yeah, but I just thought that shit was crazy that they was very adamant on sticking
They
with
was
that.
serious.
Yeah, they was
serious.
not backing down at all. But that was just funny. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was just crazy. But
Okay.
what else we got up here on the board, man?
Anywho.
So
I don't know what that says.
Wallow.
Who is Wallow?
From what's her name? Two cousins. Gilly the Kid and Wallow.
Okay.
You never seen the?
I know Gilly the Kid since you told me he an old school game.
You never seen the bald head dude?
But if you'd have just said Wallow, and half the time if you just said Gilly the Kid, I wouldn't remember it till you gave me a reminder.
You never seen it? But you know, you seen him before, though, right?
I only remember what Gilly the Kid looks like at this moment.
Damn. You ain't never watched? You never seen like $1 million Worth of Game?
No.
That's a podcast, but it's like two
I'm
cut.
a girl.
Yeah, but I guess
I'm a girl.
That's a good excuse, I guess. But it's two cousins, and you know they do podcasts together, or whatever, and they pretty big. But you know, I guess Wallow's like I don't know if he's like a what's that? What you call that? One of those speakers. I don't know if he's a motivational. Maybe a little bit. I guess I'm not really for sure, but he do be saying some motivating shit.
What's some things where people be out there like not like protesting and stuff, like an advocate or something like that?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Let's just stick with motivation.
Let's just stick with that too, because we're about to be down the rabbit hole of the lion and the chicken.
He said some things and people didn't like what he said about the black community. So let's hop into it so we can hear what he said.
Okay.
You want to just listen to it?
Nope.
Yeah, we just listen to it.
Wow.
Because it's nothing to really see.
Okay. Well, why you give me an option then?
All right, because I know you want to look at it because...
Us? Oh, I'm black. No black people. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Kill that shit.
How?
Either you got a good business or you don't. All that shit, don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's a hustle. Support me because I got a black business. Is your restaurant clean? Is the food good? Do you got consistent cooks? Is the material on your shit good? Stop doing that. Oh, you support the white people? No, I support consistency, baby. Yeah. Don't fuck about what color you is. I'm gonna spend my money. That paper, I'm gonna spend them bills where the fuck I want to spend it at. Whether it's Porsche, Ferrari, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do while I'm here. But I'm going to tell you one thing, I ain't going to be finessed off some black shit. But one thing about it, 70% of you motherfuckers is not going to make it. I'm not no motherfucking fake-ass motivational speaker that talk this dumb shit. I'm the #1 nigga in the country. You know why? Y'all seen me come out of the penitentiary. I make millions, and I make millionaires, baby. You understand me? I come from the ghetto.
You want to see what he look like?
Yes, sir. What's his name? Wallow who?
It's called nigga Wallow. I don't know about his last name and all that shit like that.
He didn't come up with Wallow.
Put Gillian Wallow. How about that? Or you could have put in $1 million worth of game. But anyway, what you think of what he's saying there?
I've never seen that person. I'm fine with it. We had a conversation before, but like you be wanting to support your background businesses, but sometimes the stuff be too much. Either the services, not the greatest. Not even I can see if you try, but sometimes it just be mediocre, and their prices be like so high that it's easier to go shop around with somebody else that's giving you a better quality and a decent price.
I mean, maybe on a price thing,
Yeah,
I may disagree a little bit because your price is
depending on what it is.
I mean, yeah, but your price is your price.
Yeah,
Now, for like, if you're being consistent in what you're doing for is the quality of what your price is, that makes sense. Like he was saying, like, if I come in your is your restaurant clean?
right.
So let's just say your restaurant not clean, but your food is overpriced than what it should be.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not doing all the stuff inside the business to be like, this looks like I should be paying top dollar for whatever this food is, you know what I'm saying, or whatever this merchandise that I'm purchasing, you know what I'm saying? So I understand that part, and I don't think you said anything that was wrong because people can't, like, you do get finesse sometimes when you have a black-owned business because your own people try to finesse you sometimes. When they looking at you like, well, shit, I know that's my man's, I'm going to get a discount for my man's. Or we got the same color, so he going to show love. Like what do you mean, dog? So, like, you're not going to walk into the Gucci store and be like, hey, can I get a discount? You're not going to walk into Louis Vuitton and be like, can I get it? Now, this is even like with Louis Vuitton them. They price is they price.
Yeah.
They started somewhere. It didn't start there.
Yeah. It's different when your price is your price and you just not starting. You don't really have a portfolio of purchases or, seeing different people with your brand. So it's kind of hard to come out and be like, all right, I'm charging $75 for this 10-piece wing, or you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like you have to build the momentum.
Yeah, and there was some people who didn't agree to what he said, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had their own opinion, what they think or how they feel, or if it was anti-black or whatever the case may be. I don't think it was that damn serious. I think he was just being real with motherfuckers. And on top of that, everybody won't make it.
People always got to go to the extreme.
I don't know who the young lady was, but she said something about she felt like it was anti-black or whatever.
One thing makes you anti-black because you said that you're not going to just focus on the background of the people. Like anybody's quality of work is worth getting your money. I don't understand that part.
Yeah.
That's just like saying you only go buy Chinese food, but not black people food. Are you anti-black? Because you ain't buy no shrimp fried rice from the black person? I don't know. That was a bad example of trying to explain something. Shut the fuck up. It's back to the lion and the damn and the chicken. I told you I had my moments. But what I was saying is, again, it does not matter the background of the person. Is the quality of work.
Yeah.
And that goes into your customer service,
Yeah.
your wait time.
Yeah.
Are you like engaging? Like, I want you to be excited to take my money. I don't want you to not give a fuck about taking my money. I want to feel needed.
You want to feel like you are the only person in the establishment.
I'm that top priority.
Yeah, that's just like when I be watching, or I see you watching sometimes, people that sell homes, and how they want to make that person that they're selling their home to, like they're the only person that they're selling their home. I mean, that they're selling their home for. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would be in every aspect of business. Like, you want to make that customer feel like I'm catering to you and nobody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want to make that customer feel special no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You want to make that customer feel wanted.
Yes.
Like, I want you here and I want you to come back here and spend your money. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is you're trying to purchase and buy. You know what I'm saying? So that means everything in your establishment need to be A1. Everything need to be consistent. Everything need to be on time.
And it don't even have to be like A1. I think so. Listen to.
All right, go ahead.
I think like if your presentation of your establishment is not like 5-star, but your quality of work and your engagement with your customer, that can make somebody still come back. That'd be like those, TV shows we see on. What's that show with the guy with the hair?
The hair.
And he be cooking and he be going to small businesses that be looking at their stuff that been around.
You mean Dave Ramsey?
Diners, drive-ins, and something. What is it called?
Diners, Dash, and Die. What is it? I
don't know, but Guy Fieri. Whatever it is. Yeah. I know when you said that and when you start talking
drive-ins, diners, and it's something. Drive, Dash, Diner, something.
The show called Triple D.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the D stand for because it's been a while so far.
Diner, God damn it, I want another name.
Yes.
Baby, look at the show on your phone.
No. But listen, it reminded me of that. And then it reminded me.
I know what we talking about.
You know. What's that other show we used to watch? We used to talk about the real estate.
Stay on topic now.
No, I am on topic because you was talking about how like people sell houses and that person is like
$1 million listers?
No, it's with a guy and a girl and they were the girl was redoing their house and the guy was trying to get them a new house. And they had to make a decision were they gonna go with the upgrades that the girl did or were they gonna do move into the new house.
Flip or flop?
Is that flipper? No, that's not.
You talking about the one guy, right? That had
the bad hair?
Bad hair.
He didn't really have no hair?
No, you're talking about
Love It or Listed.
Love It or Listed. Who the fuck is those people?
With the two girls. It was not the two girls, a girl and a guy. The girl had like an English accent. And they would get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
That was our shit too. We used to watch that shit like all day, every day.
Yeah, because how did I forget about that show? I need to see some.
The English dude, he
see
got that bald head with the.
He had a struggle hair.
Yeah.
See what happens when you don't have cable no more?
That nigga head was huge, bro.
It wasn't huge. It just
like I'm talking about his whole.
He just needed to let that hair go.
Yeah, that shit looked crazy, but yeah, that was a good. Yeah, we used to watch it all the time. Yeah. We need to find it. That was a good show.
Yeah, cable.
I thought you were talking about like Flip or Flop. That was a good show.
That was a good show too, but that kind of went.
But come on, go ahead.
Anywho, I don't even know what I'm supposed to say anymore. I got excited about the past shows that we.
But
anywho, okay, so pretty much like. Again, I was saying about how like presentation, like your establishment don't have to be that. It all depends on you.
Mm-hmm.
And how you treat your customers, how you interact with them, and how you
it's about the experience.
Display yourself.
It's all about the experience that you give the customer.
That's even including if you're not the owner and you got some crappy workers. Ain't nobody gonna want to come if your cashier got an attitude.
Yeah.
So it's it's a circle.
Everything is a trickle down effect.
Yes.
And it starts from the owner all the way down to your cash register person. Or the person that cleans the bathrooms or whatever the case may be. So, and staying consistent, making sure your establishment is clean, customer service, and the presentation that you present to your customer, no matter black, white, Asian, Mexican, whatever other race y'all want to throw out there. It's all of those. So all that shit plays a part into building whatever establishment or company that you're trying to build, and everything relies on the customer. Like everything relies on the customer because you want to make sure they keep coming back for more.
If you had to think of like, you know how we have like all these different type of, backgrounds in the community. What's the nicest community?
What you mean?
Like you have your Chinese people, you have Arabic people, you have what's the nicest people? Like when you go into their store, you feel like
okay.
You feel like they just like go above and beyond.
Very welcoming. And
Yes. All around, not even in their store. Even if you like see them in public and stuff like that, they just 90% of the time they give off this positive vibe.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't really think offhand. Like walk into an establishment and I feel like I'm the only person in that bitch. I don't know. That's a good question though. I really don't know.
I would say Arabic, the Mediterranean folks. That's not the right word, but I'm thinking like Mediterranean food. I think they're the nicest people. Genuine, like if you work with them or if you're like buying from their business, they're the nice people I've come across.
So you may be more diverse with working with people, and because I don't really work with a lot of different people, and on top of that, I don't really we don't really go into like different establishments.
It's the niggers. I'm just like
we don't really go into we do, but I mean I think they all kind of normal. You know what I'm saying?
Because I've had experience with different backgrounds working with them and buying from them, so that might be true.
I really, I don't. Yeah, if anything, I would say the military. That when I dealt with different diverse people. But I mean, it was all just motherfuckers in the military. You know what I'm saying? We were all just kind of there. You know what I mean? But I only really hung with the brothers for the most part.
Yeah,
but but everybody was still cool, nice and kind. But
yeah, that's true.
I ain't really had like that big. Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, what else we got, man? That was a good one. Tracy, what's her name?
Tracy Ellis Roth.
Yeah, her dating shit, right? So I just ran across this shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like a couple hours ago. I'm saying, I guess I'll be just scrolling. And
you got more scroll time than that.
How old is she? Can you tell me how old she is?
Tracy Ellis Roth? I would assume, let's guess.
I'm going to say she's 60.
I don't think she's that old. I would say she's at least 55.
55, so you're taking 5.
I'm taking 5 years off.
She probably, I might be right. I might be wrong on this one. Hurry up.
You ready?
Yep.
52.
Damn. I thought she was older than that. She ain't that old. My sister older than her. That's crazy.
Yep. I don't think she have any children.
She got no kids.
No, we just say siblings and parents.
So before we even get into this, do you think it's okay for her to be 52 years old and don't have no kids?
Well, I'm not going to say it's okay.
You said it's fine, first of all, so that's what you just said.
Yeah, because I'm about to be 40 with no kids, so I'm not going to shade another person that's older than me and don't have kids. Now, what I'm saying is we don't know her health HIPAA. We don't know if this is by choice or if she just can't have children but didn't disclose that. So not every person that don't have kids at a certain age is a bad thing because you don't know what their background is, if they're capable of doing it or not.
That's true. I understand what you're saying, but I don't think...
That's true. I get where you're going, but I don't think I agree with you. That's the vibe he was getting. The finger started going. The finger came up before you even talked. I'm just looking at you like.
Yeah, I don't think I agree with you on that because I don't think majority of women have that type of problem. I think it's a small amount of people that does have that problem where they probably can't have kids, but I don't think that's the majority of people that can't have kids. As many fucking supposedly oversaturated we are with people on the earth. Motherfuckers having kids.
Yeah, that's the younger generation. She's older. We're oversaturated because
but that makes it even worse though, because you're older.
But then again, we still don't know if she's.
I mean, I'm not saying.
Right, so I understand.
I'm not saying what you're saying is not right, or I'm not saying what you said is not wrong.
There's that finger again.
But what I am saying is that majority of people are not having that issue.
Yeah, I mean that's
so
it's life. Either you do or you don't. You can or you can't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not taking that away, but I'm just saying. I don't think I don't think she's in that category. That's what I'm saying.
Just because you don't think, don't mean it.
I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm right.
I know,
but I damn sure don't. I think I'm more right than wrong.
I'm not gonna say what category she's in. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
It's always that possibility.
Mm-hmm.
But let's listen to what this old lady said.
Now that's shady.
She is old.
She's only 12 years older than you. That's not old. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, but that's old though.
No, it's not.
How is
52 is not old. That's young.
52 is young?
Yes, sir.
That shit is not young, man.
Old is like
25 is young.
Yeah.
30 is borderline.
Young. I feel like anytime you in the teens. Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Your teens to your 20s, you're still in that immature stage. You're a young baby. You're like a maturing baby. When you hit those, whatever, you could disagree. But when you into the teens, from the 19s to the 20s, sometimes you don't. You are
not a young baby.
I'm just giving you my.
Go ahead. I'm just saying you're not a young baby. That's all I'm saying.
Might not be a young baby, but I don't think that's like you're not grown up to me.
You are an adult.
Legally.
But you are an adult where you can make decisions on your own.
Yeah.
You know right from wrong. You know what you should and shouldn't be doing. That is an adult.
But okay, either way go.
That is not somewhere
she still
where
is an adult. But I'm just saying that
she or he.
She, he.
Mm-hmm.
Them, they.
No,
I'm not saying that shit. I know, right? But back to the main part, because you're going to get me off topic, because we about to have a debate on this shit. But 52 is not old. When you're in your 60s and up, that ain't even old to me, because remember, people were living till they were about 100. Now, are you not as snapback as you was in your 20s and 30s? No. But there's still a snap.
Listen, man.
That's not old.
I'm going to say 20s, you still young. 30s, you pushing it. I think by the time you get 35 and up, you're old.
So you're old? Is what you said?
Yeah. I ain't 25. I ain't 35. I'm up there. This is like, to me, I'm going to say,
you go to back end of life.
40 and up, that's back in.
Okay, but I'm saying it's still not old.
40 and up is back in.
Let me Google
you are
it.
halfway to.
Let me
go ahead. Google it. Google.
Because that ain't old, because you can't even get Social Security yet.
I ain't say nothing about no Social Security.
I just threw that out there. I know you didn't.
But you right there. You about to be able to get it. You ain't that far from it.
You are.
No, you are not.
You can't get Social Security till you're like 65.
Okay. You almost there. If you have 40.
Okay. It said.
You're like 20 years away.
It said, while there's no single universal agreed upon age for being considered old, but most definition places it at 60 to 65.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
60 to 65. Some studies even suggest that old age shifting upward, with 80s being considered the medium age for many today.
Man, that's some bullshit.
So again, like I said, 52 is not old.
That shit old.
Well,
it ain't young. I tell you that goddamn much.
It's not, but it's not old. It's still young to me. It's not super young, of course, but it's not considered old to me.
Why are you putting all these extra super young? It's either young or it ain't. You can't be saying super young and then young.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna give it a terms, but I'm telling you, I'm not gonna say young, but I'm not gonna say old.
So what is it then?
An age.
I knew you was about to say that shit. I knew it. I said it in my head. She was about to say this shit. I wasn't gonna ask you, but fuck it. So that was, I guess, our topic on age.
Yeah.
Let's get into Tracy Ellis Ross on dating. Damn, she look old, but she don't look that bad. I take that.
It's just. Yeah, she don't look old.
She don't look that bad. But she's still old.
She got them crazy eyes like her mama.
Yeah, that's true.
Reasons. I mean, we've talked about this, that often I date younger men. And a lot of it is because...
Let's stop.
She said she date younger men.
Is this a Michelle Obama podcast?
Yeah. Let me go back, son, because we talking. We need to hear what she's saying.
Yeah, well, and they haven't been asked to, because I think it's not always a context that if it's an area that you don't have to think into, right? But I think there is, it is a genuine, regular thought process for me. It's one of the reasons, I mean, we've talked about this, that often I date younger men. And a lot of it is because...
Let's stop on that, folks.
Oh my God, we had a great dinner. We had a great dinner.
So we're going to stop real quick because Miss Obama said we should stop and we're going to snap for that because Tracy Ellis Ross likes to date young men. So Tracy Ellis Ross is 52 years old, right?
Okay.
So what is considered that young man she's talking about? Because she ain't talking about no... If she's saying young men, if we just assuming right now that... Because I'm looking at this like with Miss Obama saying like, yo, we're going to snap to her dating younger men.
She still got it?
Yeah, she still got these younger men. So let's just say these younger men, hypothetically, is like from 20 to her age, I guess, because they're not going above her, evidently. They got to be below her, right?
I would assume her younger would be in the 30s. I would assume.
We assuming, but we really don't know. We just speculating right now, right? You know what I'm saying? So with her saying, which Miss Obama paused for a minute to snap for her for dating.
You keep reiterating on that pause and snapping.
Yeah, because this is what Miss Obama did.
Okay.
She said, let's make sure we pause for her and snap for her that she is dating younger men.
Okay.
So when roles are reversed with a 50-year-old man dating a younger woman, we need to stop for that older man and snap for him.
Okay.
Just like we're snapping for Miss Tracy Ellis Ross, right?
Agree.
Should be the exact same thing.
I want to know.
It should be no words from no fucking woman. Now, remind y'all, this is Miss Obama saying this to another black woman. So if another man dates a younger woman, y'all always remember that Miss Obama is saying that this older woman is okay. We're going to snap for this older woman dating a younger man. And it should be no issues for another man that's older dating a younger woman.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that's...
I'm here with you.
Okay, that's all.
Okay. You made your point.
Yeah. Miss Obama said it.
You say Miss Obama.
She said it. I'm just saying.
By the way, we're across the table. Your husband goes, but why? And I said, well, maybe because I can.
Yes.
Pause again. Now, wait. Mr. Obama said to Miss Ross, why are you dating younger men? And Miss Ross said, because nigga, I can. I believe that's what she said to him across the table.
She said she got it like that.
I believe she said nigga in the comfort of their own spaces or where they lived at in the house of the Obamas. I believe she said nigga because I can.
Okay.
That's what I think she said.
All right.
I could be wrong, but I think she said nigga because I can.
Let's go.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying. Tales from Tracy's.
It's fun. It's very fun to share.
Tracy tales.
But
you date a younger
I'm sorry.
But one of the
younger men.
reasons, though, that because I had to ask myself that question, I was like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Because I want a partner. And so often, and it's not just that I'm older, I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who knows myself, who is in charge of my life, and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous?
There's that.
There's that. But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity. and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or prize and I have no interest.
I want to pause again. So
This gonna be long.
I'm not trying to make it long. I'm really not. It's just certain things that she's saying to me. So she's talking about older men, which older men to me sounds like a more of a traditional thing, but she's framing it as controlling, toxic. What the word toxic? I can't even say the goddamn word. It's so fucking contagious. Toxic masculinity.
There you go.
There you go. I got that shit off. Ooh, it feel like I got chicken pox in that shit.
Good chill.
But like she framing it as like an old fashioned man that wants a traditional woman is an issue. She framing it like it's a bad thing to want a traditional man or for a man to want a traditional woman.
Maybe I don't know.
But are you not?
I'm getting it. It's weird, but maybe because she used to see her mama with a lot of different guys that she did.
No.
You see what you most of the time people live like how their parents live.
Man, let's listen to this shit.
In it, and I will not do it again.
I'm sorry.
No,
Craig.
I was going to say, it's a generational thing. So it didn't matter how you met them, or is it just kind of the guys you're meeting?
That's obviously
too big of a
it's
generalization.
a generalization,
Yeah.
but because I have dated men my age, there is a difference. There is an openness that occurs with a younger man around whether it's gender fluidity or not even having an issue with homosexuality. I mean, something as basic as that. That there's times, or I'll be sitting across the table from somebody and just like, what did you just say?
Yeah, what century are you?
Like, oh my God.
Where's your horse and buggy?
Yeah, like, I'm so sorry.
And your bedpan.
Yeah, for real.
Chamber pot.
Yeah, your chamber pot. Your chamber pot. Like, where I'm just like, yeah, this is not a match.
Yeah.
And I have long been past the age where I feel like it's my job to teach somebody or grow them up.
Yeah.
That I'm not interested in. So, but it's interesting. I mean, there's so many different philosophies on dating, and I have come up with mine. I have come up with what works for me and what makes sense for me and what feels safe for me.
Yep.
I mean, like, I'm not on dating apps. I have friends that have great success with dating apps, but that's just not something I'm comfortable
So
with.
you're meeting folks in the wild then?
That's the only way for me. Or someone sets me up, or
Okay.
I meet them at an event. I meet someone. It's usually people that also have a level of recognition that they have as much to lose as me to a certain extent. I don't know. I mean, I haven't had great luck lately, but I do have to say I'm moving up on what it is that I'm looking for as a match. Yeah. I've had some doozies. Yeah.
But it's just, I just love watching your life because you were modeling.
All right, go ahead. Tell me what your thoughts on this Tracy Ellis Ross fluid, whatever the fuck that shit was. She said.
I don't know. I was a little.
Remember, I called you and asked you about this earlier today.
You asked me, and I don't know what that means. I think that's people that don't have a mindset of the traditional ways, and that's just openly accepting all the
fuckery.
She said something about homosexuality and stuff like that. I'm just thinking somebody that is open minded about everybody's sexuality. That's just what I'm thinking.
I told you to look up the gender fluidity shit.
Yeah, and as soon as she said what it was, I forgot. Because that ain't, something that we come across. But anywho, I don't know. It was just she said that she don't want to like raise another person, but you're dating younger. So it's like you don't want a man your age that already been through life and know that is at your stage of the game. You want a person that's younger than you that hasn't got there.
It makes no sense.
It don't. That's why I said confusing me.
Yeah, but so you don't want a man's man. Okay, so the traditional man she don't want. Because the traditional man to her is controlling, toxic masculinity, whatever the fuck that bullshit is.
I feel like when I don't look at you, you say it right.
But yeah, so yeah, she don't want the old fashioned man. She want this new version of a man that's gender fluid.
You know how you have wilding out the new school versus
the
old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, she want that new school.
But at the same time, she want the new school, but don't want to help raise that new school.
She want the new school body.
She wants somebody she can
but
control.
Not the old man mindset. Yes.
She wants somebody she can control.
And she wants you to be financially on the same level as her, so she's not the only person taking a risk in the relationship.
She wants somebody she can walk over and control.
I mean, at this point, she's not old, but if you haven't come across that person, whether you going new school or old school, it might just be you.
That's a possibility. That's a possibility too. It might just be what her standards is she's looking for.
Yeah.
Might be too high. She might need to bring them down some.
Sometimes it's a user error.
And then sometimes you can have the right one. People may have the right one the whole time and just don't want to see it. Or don't want to concede to what, so let's just say that old school man that she don't want may be the man that that could settle down with and have that partner with that she's talking about. But she don't want to be so-called controlled by that man because that man is not going to let you just say and do and walk all over him. And you like, well, fuck that. I need a man that I can say and do and walk over and still allow me to do my shit, what I want to do.
I need you to say and walk all over you. And I'm still in charge, but I still want you to do the man stuff.
Shit. That makes no sense.
Yeah, I have the final say, but I want you to still take this motherfucking garbage out.
Yeah, I still want you to make sure everything is being taken care of. Like a man
I want you to do your role. I'm going to do my role and your role.
And I still want you to do your shit. So this fake person she's looking for
don't
exist. And she may have had it with the traditional man, but that traditional man is more established to where he doesn't have to deal with your bullshit. Because just as much as you are where you are, bitch, I got the same type of shit and I don't need you to, because I'm good on my own.
Yep.
I can find a younger you a dime a dozen. And you think I'm about to take your bullshit. You got me fucked up. I already hit anyway. It sounds like I'm not saying.
Nah, I already hit already.
I'm just saying, she sound like from her mouth that she had a few doozies. Not saying all of them fuck, but
yeah. I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying?
She is 52.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She's been around a few blocks.
Yeah.
And Tracy Ross got a nice ass on her. I'm pretty sure some niggas would deal with some of the bullshit just to
look at the booty.
Fuck that. Look at it.
That's what I meant. I didn't want to say those words.
I want to see how that throwback action is, Miss Ross.
All right.
Say,
we always get here at some point.
Miss Ross, how you throw that thing back?
I'm not with you. I'm not. No, you take it in by yourself. I'm not doing that.
And it could be like, Miss Ross, throw it back.
I am not.
Oh my goodness, that's funny as hell.
Anyway.
But y'all let us know what y'all think about Miss Ross. What's what?
Michelle Obama. I thought you was about to say throwing it back. I just knew you was about to say.
Hey, Miss Obama, and her hairstyle, that was crazy.
Who?
Miss Obama hairstyle, but shout out to her.
With those braids?
Wasn't it like puff balls?
No, she had braids and like 2 ponytails. Well, she.
I thought there was like the little puff balls on her head or something. Not puff balls.
She had it like wrapped around like a bun, but it was still like the box braids.
I could have sworn I saw that shit sticking up in her head. Am I tripping?
You tripping?
Maybe I am.
She ain't in the White House no more, so she get to wear her hair freely how she want to.
She could have did it in the White House too, though.
You got to put up
representative.
You got to put up this political front.
That's true. But y'all let us know what y'all think about Miss Ross and Miss Obama sitting down and talking about dating and shit. It was cool. But damn, what else we got up here? What did I say? Oh, you got them lyrics.
The lyrics to the Never Need.
What's the girl name?
I don't know.
Look at her name. So this is Gorilla, and what's the girl name on the song? We can't play the song because I don't get like no copyright strikes or whatever like that. But I may put like just a picture of y'all can see who we talking about. But if people even know who the fuck this lady is. But
I don't know. In the Sia?
I don't fucking know.
And DJ Drama?
But anyway, it's a song it's probably been out for a little while. I'm gonna need you're gonna have to rap the lyrics. Now this is
trying to make me rap and just some ghetto shit.
This is the segment we're gonna have every now and then where it's gonna be like, you rapping. I think this is pretty dope. You're
gonna get a verse out of me, okay?
Well, make sure it's the verse that I need. So I don't know if people heard this before, but this is why I think I'm gonna say it after the fact. But women need to stop doing this shit. Man.
Okay, of course. I ain't never need a nigga for a goddamn thing. Need a nigga for a goddamn thing.
I want you to read Gorilla.
Never need a nigga for what? On the gang. So I don't want.
Go ahead, man.
Need a nigga for a goddamn thing. Get him Glow and Glorilla. Ho, stand the fuck up and stop crying about that nigga. Weak ass.
Damn.
Bitch, go outside instead of spying on these niggas. Simp ass.
Damn.
Bitch, I'm a boss. I ain't relying on these niggas. To be honest, I'll never stop lying on these niggas. On my mama.
She said, I will never stop lying on these niggas?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Young turned bitch. Ain't never been no fuck leech.
Damn.
I stamped that. Don't know what that means.
Facts.
I ain't looking for no husband. I just want a freak. Ooh.
Hey. Do that part again.
Ooh. Enjoy my time with these niggas. That's for life shit week. For real. I'm getting my ex name covered as we fucking speak. Hey.
That shit crazy.
Just met this nigga though, and he say he be tricking hard. It's been 2 days, he ain't bought shit hoe when the tricking supposed to start.
That shit crazy.
The fuck blocked. He finna hate this fucking dummy. I ain't shit. I hate more than the fake trick.
Wait. She said, I ain't shit?
I ain't shit. I hate more than a fake trick on gang.
Mm.
Yeah.
That was it?
That was it. That was a lot.
What do you think about that verse?
It's a lot. That was a lot.
What you think about it though? What's your thoughts on the verse?
Oh, she said she don't need a nigga.
Right, but give me your thoughts on reading the verse.
I'm exhausted from trying to get these words out for some shit that I don't say. You give me your reason, and then I go off of it. I did the hard part.
I just think this is a representation of what women are listening to and what they're being fed. And what's being pushed is to destroy the modern day family. I mean, which I think is destroyed anyway. Mm-hmm. But this is just destroying it even more and giving black women, and I guess just all women. I don't want to say just black. I think all women the courage or the bravado to be like, yo, I don't need a nigga. I don't want a nigga. Fuck getting married. Mm-hmm. And I think this is a detriment to women in the long run because we need each other. So when men hear songs like this, or let's just say anthems that may be played this summer, and women twerking to it and popping, locking, and dropping to it, and putting it on TikTok and all that stuff like that. Mm-hmm. What do you think men are going to think about women? This is why men say some of the things they say about women.
Bitch, shake that money maker.
But I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like, what I'm saying? It's like, what I'm saying? But this was glorified. Women love to hear it. Women love to. I think women would think this is an anthem to them. For them to shit on men.
I agree, but I heard the song, and not from me saying the lyrics. That shit is trash.
Yeah.
I don't care. The lyrics is fucked up. But I don't think nobody listening to that song because that shit is trash.
I think women are listening to this shit.
I mean, they're listening to similar songs like that.
No, they're listening to. Well, I can't say for sure, but
that song is trash.
I have seen it on TikTok, and people are putting that in the background and saying like, I don't need a nigga for a goddamn thing.
They trying to be the first influencers to get the most likes out of it, thinking that it's gonna catch.
I don't know, maybe not.
And I don't think that's gonna catch because that shit is trash. It's very bad.
I mean, you gotta think about it.
Glorilla downed herself by getting on the song with this girl and featuring.
I mean, that may be true, but
it's still bad.
What I'm saying is, for me and you, we are in a different category. We have been married for 10 years, been together for like 20. We are in a different age bracket from women that even the older women that may not be married or may feel a certain way about baby daddies or whatever the case may be, they would take and like to this. They would take heed to this song. Because most women always say niggas ain't shit or I don't need a nigga. Mm-hmm. That is universal, the word that women would say very fast. I don't need a nigga.
Yeah.
And you do need a nigga just like a nigga needs you.
Yeah.
We need each other because, I would say, the purpose, we are on this earth to procreate, right? And, I don't know. Well, that's what they say. We on the earth to procreate. But I think it's more than just procreating. I think it's to really find that inner God in yourself and everything to really reach heaven. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. I mean, that is a purpose for procreating.
That's just another task you're supposed to do while you're out here.
Yeah,
probably,
you know what I'm saying? But so I think it's more than just procreating, but I don't want to get too deep off in that. But I don't know, man. I just
trash.
We get so what's the word I'm looking for, man? Programmed by the shit that we listen to, and this may kind of take me back to that movie we watched, The Sinners. Mm-hmm. So this would kind of give me that vibe of that sinner vibe. For like the song that we're listening to, this kind of, it gets in your head and it fucks. Now I don't want to say fuck with your head, but it desensitizes you to certain things. It programs you to certain things. Music is secular. They say the music is like the devil. Something like, you know what I'm saying?
The devil music.
I mean, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
it brings out other stuff.
I can't get the words out.
Like, how back in the day, it was a little raunchy, but now it's getting so worse. It brings out all these sexual thoughts or these sexual acts. Like, they say stuff that you're doing, or whether it's sexual or like violence, that your mind thinks it's okay and that you want to react it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just all bad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying all music
are. You said put that guitar down, son.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, he showed the fuck didn't. But I'm not saying all music is bad. Maybe majority of it is, but this one is not good. That's all I'm saying.
This one is absolutely trash.
I just thought it was just a downgrade. Cause this would be like, I was thinking about. I remember when the TLCs and Scrubs and shit like that. And then the dude came out with the birds. I want somebody to make some shit like replying to that song. But then that would just be...
Just keep going.
Yeah, so
keep giving fuel to the stupidity.
My first thought was, when I first heard it, I was like, yeah, somebody need to make a reply to this shit.
We need a clap back.
Yeah, that was my first thought. But then
we don't want no nigga bitch.
Yeah, but I was like, nah, that would just be bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we need to get back to... Like, I hate that people think marriage. Well, I don't want to say all people, but I think just people feeding into, like, that for life shit ain't it, or being married ain't it. Like that. Like, damn. Like we're shitting on our own communities because most black parents or black fathers are not in their kids' lives or not in the household. But that's not happen in other communities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like most of the, I won't say all, I don't know the numbers and all that shit like that, but you know, for the most part, most of these Caucasian families, they stick together. You know, the husband be in the house here and there every now and then, or especially like I was about to say Dearborn, but the Arabic families.
Stupid. You didn't. Let me give you a city. You know who I'm talking about.
But the Arabic family, you know what I'm saying? Asian families, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. They
hold it down.
They hold that shit down, you know what I mean? But us, our own people be shitting on our own people for the most part.
They do get divorces, but it's not as common as other backgrounds.
Yeah, there's other races and shit like that. But yeah. I just thought that shit was crazy. You know, women, we need to do better. Women and men, you know what I'm saying? Especially in our own communities, we need to do a lot better. And, you know, try to stick together, try to make shit happen, try to make shit work for our kids, and so they can grow up and be in that 2-parent household, and they can both have, you know what I'm saying, their mom and pops. And, you know, sometimes mom may think she know better, but, you know, dad is there to kind of help. Excuse me, help keep shit balanced. You know what I'm saying? So we need to do better. That's all I'm saying. Pretty much.
All right.
Stop. Listen to that bullshit. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, you're going through some things over there?
Yes, I am.
All right.
But
2 Chainz.
Yeah, so this is gonna be quick and simple, man. 2 Chainz son wanna see some strippers pretty much.
This is the problem. This coincides with the last.
Yeah, I don't know how old his son is.
Not that old enough to see strippers.
Yeah, it's crazy. We'll do a quick little video, show y'all this shit. Yeah. This shit, yeah, that's real fast.
Man, I can't wait till our 30th anniversary. Where should we go?
Candyland. Trying to see some strippers.
Bro, you know people watch, you know, I tell you this all the time. You know people be watching this.
Hey, I'm trying to see the strippers number 1.
Hello, just say you playing, bro. Say I'm joking, bro. Say I'm just playing.
I ain't playing. Yeah, I'm not playing. This is like true. I'm not playing.
Bro, okay.
So as a father, it looks like he
looked like he was pissed. Like, I'm not trying to cuss your ass out.
Yeah, like
on TV.
Like he may have wanted to say something, but I think I don't want to say that while I'm on camera.
Yeah.
But I think in that scenario, you should say something. You know what I'm saying? Because not saying something just looks crazy to me.
And well, that part didn't. Watching it, or it don't look crazy because you knew he was holding back. Yeah,
but still, that's why that looks crazy, because as the father, you like I think in his head he like, yo, this shit is he wilding right now. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you should check that. You know what I'm saying? You should check that right then and there. Like, look, what's his son? I don't know what his son's name is.
I don't know.
But you should look
too young.
Look, Junior. Let's just say Junior. That's not what we doing, bro. We're not promoting that, and you only like 12 or 11 or something. Don't look like
it at all.
You know what I'm saying? So that's not something we doing, bro. Like, no. Like, and then telling him to take that back, he like, yo, fuck that. I want to see some strippers. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see. But then you can look at like, well, maybe 2 Chainz, like, well, damn, I don't know if he's been around this or seen this, or just from his lifestyle videos and all this like that. He may have seen. He probably just going off the videos.
Everybody videos.
Yeah, he probably just going off of that from what he done rapped about. Maybe that persona of the 2 Chainz video wise, because the son might not be disconnecting the father,
fictional,
from the real life type shit. You know what I'm saying? So he's seeing is both of them combined together as this is Pops at home and that is Pops on television in these videos, and what he says, that's all entwined with me. You know what I'm saying? It's not separated. You know what I'm saying? With him being so young and growing up on seeing that, he can't separate it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that could be on 2 Chainz's fault for not letting him know, like, yo, this is work over here, son. This is work, a different type of work at home, son. It's 2 different things. You know what I'm saying? This is not. I'm not living this life for real. I'm living
fantasy, and this is real life.
Like, I'm at home with your mama, boy. What the fuck? Well, I don't know if his mom. I don't know how that worked, but just in. I'm just saying.
He married.
Yeah, so I was like, nigga, we at the crib doing family shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We going out to family dinners and whatever family shit they do. That shit ain't real, my boy.
No,
that's just video and how I make my money.
That's just AI.
Yeah, that's fictional. This is real. It's 2 different things, man. Real and fictional. You got to separate them. So, as the child, he can't separate those 2 things. And as the pop, I think that should have got checked right then and there. Like, yo, that ain't what the fuck we doing, boy. What's wrong with you?
Absolutely. Cut the kid out on TV real quick.
I don't see why not. Like, why not be authentic and be real with, you know what I'm saying?
No.
When kids do shit out of pocket that you don't agree with, why you can't check that? I'm not saying you got to slap a motherfucker or whoop them or abuse them, but it should definitely get checked because
it's just gonna get worse.
I guess just looking at the video and thinking that in 2 Chainz's mind that he wanted to check it, but he didn't. Like he wanted, that's why he was saying like, yo, take that back. Like, you know, you can't be saying stuff like this on camera.
He said, a lot of people watch this show?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, but I just think that was crazy. And this could be a fault of his own, though. From his sons, may have seen some of his videos and you know who his pops is. And that could be one of the reasons why, just thinking it back on it, where Cardi B told, you know what I'm saying, said some shit like, well, she don't let Culture watch or listen to none of her shit. Because who is Culture, a boy or a girl? Yeah, so she don't even want her daughter watching and listening to these things because she may not be able to separate what mom do at home and how mom is at home compared to what mom is on TV and in videos and what she says. So that should be the same thing that, you know, maybe he should have took heed to, like, yo, I can't. Not saying he did it on purpose or, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, kids get older. They got their phones. They can look up whatever the fuck they want to. But, you know, you got to take those type of precautions to make sure that they're not seeing the fake life compared to the real life.
Agreed.
And intertwining them both together. So, yeah, we got to do better just all around in general as parents as much as we can to, you know, let motherfuckers know what's real and what's not real. What'd you say? Real from fictionary. Fantasy. That'll work too. Real and fantasy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in other news, we got, what's that girl named? Drea and Jalen. So it was a debate on what's that nigga name? Joe Budden podcast. And what's her name? Melissa Ford. And the crew was talking about that whole shebang bang. So we're going to listen to that real quick. And we ain't going to show it, though, because, you know, you can get copyright and shit. So,
talking about Jalen, who's like 22 or 23 or whatever, however old he is, what's his contract?
He's gonna get a lot. He's getting a Supermax. It ain't what it is now, but it's the next one.
What's he got right now?
It's
a pretty big one, right? It's
good. It's good. It's great money. It's great, but his next contract is going to be out of the wazoo.
Okay, there's so many factors in his age.
He got a 4-year, $40 million.
Okay.
$40.8 million.
What are you giving a 22-year-old $40 million for? Is he equipped to handle that kind of fucking money? There's a whole bunch of things, there's a whole bunch of variables in this young man's life that are very adult variables. So what's the difference between a $40 million contract and dating a 39-year-old woman that he's had
That's
this
not
massive
fair.
crush on? No, and hold on. You guys use the word predatory a lot. Maybe she's taking advantage of a situation, but how is it necessarily
the difference
predatory?
is with the money, at least with the money situation.
When he's fully invested in the situation.
But hold on, with the money situation, there's people that can actually help him through that.
Come on, man.
What do you mean he wasn't
You
at first?
saying he's fully invested in the situation. You had to get to that point. He wasn't there at first.
I don't know what's happening.
You can't fully be invested with somebody when you just meet
before and you don't be fully invested day one.
From the minute he met her, he could be like, I'm yours. We don't know.
That could be predatory.
All
And
we're
she could
doing-
know how to spin him because he's young. Come on, man.
There's someone that can assist him with at least managing some level of that wealth and understanding what it is to have that wealth.
Mm-hmm.
He has to sit alone with that woman on a day-to-day basis and have to go ahead and make decisions for himself. Can't nobody go in there and make those decisions for him. He has to actually experience her and make a decision on whether she's being genuine or not.
Okay.
That's nothing no one else can do for him. Mm-hmm. When she get that nigga alone and she starts getting in his ear, ain't no help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at the end of the
That's
day,
a fact.
This is it. I just think that
like
boys, and this is where I think boys get a raw
I feel like
deal.
clunking you, yo. Yo, one of these days you're gonna be like, yeah, that was some bullshit.
I think, and I want you to take the last word, but like I just feel like boys in this country, boys and men get a raw deal on this issue, and it's part of patriarchy, it's part of masculinity, it's part of all of that shit, right? We're taught that our value is in our bodies, especially as black men, and so when as a 13-year-old you have sex with your high school teacher. You getting high fives.
You said
our value's not in our body.
Our value is not in our body.
Our value's not in our body.
It's the
Women's
opposite.
value. The value is in the bodies that you interact with.
No, I'm saying it differently. We're saying the same thing. What I'm saying is we're getting objectified. And black men aren't. A lot of times, black men are seen for like strength, for our penises, for all of these things. And so the idea that we could be hurt or exploited by somebody isn't
fake.
Is right. It's not appreciated. So when the high school teacher has sex with the ninth grade girl, it's a global outrage. But we just saw a couple weeks ago a high school teacher having sex with the boy.
All the time. We see it all the time.
And nobody bats an eye. And half the time we make jokes about it.
We do.
He's lucky. He's this. He's that.
I was just gonna say a lot of niggas is like,
that's true.
Damn, that was my dream.
Right.
Why I had them teachers?
Because it's almost like we can't be hurt or we can't be exploited. And I'm just saying like that's dangerous. So when I hear the Drea example, I'm not saying that no 20-year-old could ever fall in love with a 39 or whatever. Like I don't everybody. But in general, we wouldn't accept that as a norm. We wouldn't be getting from a premise
and a man.
Right.
Mark, as babies, it's very okay for an older woman to say to a little baby, "Look at my little boyfriend. Bring my little boyfriend over here. Let that be."
We were just talking about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When I was 7
your
or 8,
mom's friends and
was like you're taught that as a young baby, as a kid.
I'm saying myself for you when
you
you
would
get
never
older.
say that to a young woman. To a young girl.
No, there's other issues with being young girls.
For sure.
Okay, so I will say this. I stand with the fact that I don't know what a 39-year-old woman hasn't. I stand with the fact that I don't know what a 39-year-old woman has in common with a 22-year-old man. I don't have any idea what the fuck you guys have to talk about. But the other thing is like if he doesn't, and I'm posing this as a question. If he doesn't think that he's being taken advantage of, preyed upon, or exploited, then who are we to have even a conversation?
Sometimes there's a 15-year-old girl with a 30-year-old boyfriend.
Flip it down.
Wait. You're talking about a 15-year-old girl who is underage. We're talking about...
No. A 19-year-old girl... A 19-year-old...
Can we stick with the 22-year-old
No, let's stick with
man?
Monica Lewinsky.
No, 22-year-old. Because I don't think he was 22 when he first started fucking with her.
Dating, I think they were like, let's just say 20.
He was like 20.
Yeah, I think it was like 20.
Okay, it gets worse.
All right, we beat it.
Well, anyway, we did it. We did it. Anyway.
If he was 20, it gets worse.
Yo, we overachievers.
No, I'm just saying.
Yo,
look.
Joe left and we still here. We could go home.
No, my thing is, man,
I won't
just
tell.
look at the exact things to be the same, right? If the 40-year-old man met the 20-year-old girl, we would have a problem with that.
I would. And you know what? I would say the exact same thing. I would in terms of what the fuck does a 40-year-old man need to have in common or to talk to a 22-year-old girl about?
Right.
But at that point, it's status. He wants to walk around with the 22-year-old girl.
But Mel, would you?
And nobody would bat an eyelash at it.
Would you say in that same argument, hey, he's 20. If he don't have a problem with it, she's 20. If she don't have a problem with it, who are we? Would you say that in that example?
No.
She's legal. She can make her own decisions.
Yeah,
You haven't said that about.
I think we came already, yo.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, you see that horse over there?
Squash, squash. Yeah.
It's dead.
On that note,
we beat this.
You're right.
Let's.
It's questionable, but
Great
you see that horse over there?
combo.
She said it's questionable.
talking about Jalen.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same with the Tracy Ellis Ross. It's the same similar thing, but I think in that scenario though, Melissa Ford be trying to, cape for the flip version of it.
I can fight a chicken. I can't fight a chicken, but I can fight a lion
type
for
shit.
sure.
Oh, yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, she be caping, but I mean,
and I just be like, what?
Yeah,
What are you saying?
That's what she be doing.
What?
So I just it was like I said, same scenario, same thing. We just flip shit. It'd be an outrage if it was the other way around. And the crazy part is though, like even in that Tracy Ellis Ross thing, Miss Obama had to stop the segment to snap for this 52-year-old woman dating younger men.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I don't care if you're a girl or a guy. If I see an out of pocket range on either side, I'm like, ooh.
Just imagine, like even with New England's head coach back in the what's his name?
Bill Belichick.
Belichick, you know what I'm saying, 70-some years old. I understand she's probably like, what, 40 years, I think you said before, 30, 40 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's still a big age gap on that nigga and her.
Yeah.
And I mean, ain't nobody saying nothing about it, but we brought it up on a few occasions, but you know, that nigga doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And look, man, I know this may suck. I know people don't like to hear this. Niggas like younger women. Women like older men. Women like older men for their money and their status. Niggas like younger women for their youth and their beauty.
Mm.
That's pretty much what it is.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just something that, I mean, I'm not saying that's some shit that motherfuckers should be doing, but that's what's going to happen.
Well said. I agree.
This is what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? Which I believe has been going on for a very long time.
Yeah.
You hear that shit too?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Bruce there. He in the back. I'm thinking it's Bella, but she's sitting right here. Well, sleep. What he was doing?
I don't know. He just came out the cage.
Oh.
He be scratching the thing like he a fucking cat building hay or something like for him to lay on, and it's all flat, my nigga.
Oh.
You not fluffing the pillow. It's still gonna be flat.
Yeah. But yeah. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts on that whole, you know, dating young, dating old, men dating younger women, women dating older men. I think that's just something that's going to happen. I'm not saying I'm agree with it or, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, it's going to happen on both sides. Men like I said, men like older, men like younger women like older men.
Yeah.
And what they call that shit when women date younger dude, Cougars.
Yes.
So what do they call older men that date younger women?
Sugar babies.
Okay. I was about to say something else.
Or a sugar daddy. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, there's some shit that goes on. I don't agree with this shit, but hey.
It's happening.
Definitely happening. So the last topic of the night, man. So Kevin Gates, man. He said some shit about LeBron. Well, he didn't say. Well, he said some shit about LeBron James' wife and how she looks at him, right? And I got a clip I want to show you. Let's listen to Kevin Gates first, and then I'm gonna show you what I need to show you. Show y'all what I want to show y'all. So let's get into this.
This how the conversation came up. We were just looking at like couples and people in the league, and we was talking about how LeBron do the little handshake with Savannah. Right. And then I was like, maybe I notice shit that people don't notice. But I'm like, they was like talking about, what if you had LeBron money? I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game. Right. Right. But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play with him? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. When soon as he walk out there, they just be like, they be dicked out. But it's like I noticed when he go do the handshake with the main player on his team, which is dead, it's like,
yo, he said the man player.
You act like I'm bothering you, bitch. Like, I'm the greatest player in the world, one of them. Like top 5, top 10, I'm one of them. and I'm in the playoffs, and you act like
that nigga face look disgusted.
For sure.
You act like the warden of the jail. Like you came here to police me. Like you ain't, like, you not dicked out like these white women just dicked out about me in here. Like, so, like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, bro. Because when I've been around that dude just, his spirit so loving and giving, it hurt me. It hurt me to see that. Like, you done eject away from my partner, man. Don't do that, man. You dive on the floor behind that nigga, man. Dive on the floor behind him. But, you know, like, I know a lot of people gonna hate what I just said, but I'm gonna be honest, like, if everybody like me, then I'm pussy, so we can do whatever you want to do about it. I'm gonna die about everything I say, so I love LeBron, and I hate that for him, bro. I hate that he gotta go through that. As a man, I hate that he got to go through that, bro. In the playoffs.
You think it's crazy?
In the fucking playoffs. Your main player act like it just, you have a look on your face like, I could be doing more. Like, what more
can you have? Like, I am.
Like, I loved you for you. Like, when I met you, you look like Lamar Odom.
Nigga, wow.
Like,
wow.
Babe, don't laugh at that. I'm trying to be funny.
Wow.
Babe. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you about that, you heard me? You can laugh if you want to. You gotta walk out the room.
You look like Lamar Odom.
You ain't interrupting my video. You already interrupted it.
So I glammed you up.
He said looking like Lamar Odom.
Yeah. So Savannah ain't looking at LeBron like these white women. Now, let me. I don't know if you ever seen this, but I want to show you this real quick. I don't know if any of the people, all the real ones out there, have seen this. All the real 100%ers out there. I don't know if y'all seen this, but when I first heard what he said, I kind of thought, and I was like, you know what, he might be on to something, cause
he needed proof.
Listen. I'm gonna show you this video, and I need you to look at me like this.
Okay.
Every goddamn time.
Let's play. Roll the tape.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you this. Yo.
The rack and then finishing him, and really was a
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Look at her. She smiles. Look at that lip bite. Yeah, he feel it too. He feel it.
He's like, oh my God, this is happening. This is happening.
He felt that look, boy. Oh, was it another? That's the coldest one, I think. Is it another one? Nah, this ain't LeBron, but I think they're looking at Curry and shit, but that was the one though. Now you see how that Caucasian lady was looking at him?
I did.
That's what. Yeah, I need that. Yeah, got me a little meaty.
Somehow.
That's what he talking about. So I don't know if Savannah look at LeBron like that. That had to be the coldest look that a woman had get. That was cold.
It was.
And whoever that cameraman is, he caught all that. And he locked in.
He need to work for cheaters.
He didn't.
He was catching people. He did not.
He did not move that camera. He stayed focused.
He probably was sitting there like, oh shit, look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Look. She about to look at.
Yeah.
Look at LeBron.
And I'm pretty sure LeBron can feel it. Like,
you can feel when somebody's staring at you.
He was like, I mean, he was feeling that shit hard too. Like, damn. And he trying not to look. And he played it off like he's looking back. And I'm pretty sure he made sure he locked eyes on her. Like,
he looked back to see if she still was
He probably hit with, bitch, I see you. Stop it.
Yeah, he just had to look back on the camera.
Mm-hmm. And then niggas started smiling. She started smiling. She probably was telling him, like, she had the look of, I will suck the soul out of you if you gave me the chance. And he probably looked back, smiled, but not really looked at her and hit it like the corner of his eye. I was like, I will let you.
Nah, we not gonna do LeBron like this, okay?
He probably was like, I would definitely let you do. Listen, man.
Let me give you my hotel room key.
Listen, I'm not saying LeBron is a cheater. I'm not saying LeBron has not cheated. I'm not saying he has or listen. Savannah will have to understand. Like, baby,
excuse me,
I need to knock down at least one chick every other few months. Just come on, just think about this, right? Just think about this.
No,
just hear me out.
No.
Listen, Linda, listen. All right, just hear me out and think logically, and not in a woman's type shit.
Spit this shit out.
You in right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so picture now. This is LeBron James, right? This man has been crowned.
I'm picturing it.
He has been crowned the king since he was 18, 19, 17, 18, 19, before he got to the NBA. Now, prior to that, he was probably already with Savannah. Cool. You know what I'm saying? They grew up, high school kids, whatever their situation is.
Sound like some bullshit.
You're not listening.
Oh, yeah.
They go on life as LeBron and Savannah. They had kids. LeBron become millionaire. Now he's making so-called billionaire right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Savannah ain't going nowhere. I don't think she's going to leave him. She's been there for pretty much the beginning to now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is it for this billionaire man to want to knock off one woman once a year? If he want, I'm not saying he do, but it's just sex. Like, I don't love none of these women. I'm always going to come home to you no matter what. You're going to always have everything that I pretty much, that I built. Now, mind you, he built this on his own. You was there for the ride, though. Like, you was there for the moral support and all that good shit like that.
Sound like some bullshit.
You might have been in the gym here and there, but for the most part, you got to think about this. LeBron built what he built on his own. Like, nobody helped him build what he built. He built that on his own.
I'm saying.
But there's nothing wrong with having that backbone, like people say, that woman on your side or backbone, whatever people say that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. And she's been there through all the good, bad, and ugly. There's nothing wrong with that. But, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing for a man to want to hit something else different once. I'm not saying it's not like I'm not giving nobody nothing. I'm not in love with this other person. Let's just say if he sat down with her, had this conversation. Or let's just be realistic. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you heard what Kevin Gates said. Bitch used to look like Lamar Odom.
She did not. Kevin Gates is stupid.
We don't know. I'm not saying he's stupid or not.
I've seen photos of them.
We cannot say that money don't make people look better.
It don't. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it don't make people look better.
So,
I can't say that. I mean, it do.
Oh, okay. Okay, so.
But Savannah didn't look bad as a young.
Well, she looks better now than when she was younger.
That's just naturally.
That's naturally the money that helped her look better.
Okay.
Just like the money helped LeBron look better. Just
It's
like
still
the
natural.
money helped Rick Ross look better. Just like the money helped what's that DJ nigga name? The fat boy?
Fat Man Scoop?
No, man. We the best. Made that nigga look better.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So money Gorilla look better. You know what I'm saying? So money make people look better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying she was ugly, but she damn sure looked 10 times better than you heard what happened to the last security guard.
Listen.
All I'm saying is, look, why can that not be if we just being realistic and being real, we can't say men don't. The white woman was just looking at this nigga, and you can't tell me.
Just saying,
you can't tell me that he probably didn't cross his mind like, God damn, I wouldn't mind to see what that's like.
I don't know.
You seen how he even tried to not look back, but look back.
You got my eye tearing up. I don't know.
You seen the same shit I saw.
I indeed.
And the nigga tried not to look at her, but he could not help but look and still smile. Like, damn, I wouldn't mind to see what that's like. how you looking at me? So like, come on now. That's just like men are gonna be men. And we can't say that we don't know if that nigga never cheated on her right now.
Say that. We can't
It's just that
say
it may have happened and they figured this shit out and she like, all right, I ain't tripping. Do what you like. They might have some type of agreement where he may have a side chick that he get to fuck, but as long as you keep that shit under wraps, we ain't got no problem. But nigga, if it come out, I'm gonna make it like I ain't know nothing about nothing.
I would deny.
You know what I'm saying? So I can have that, you know what I'm saying, that card of I'm a strong black woman. You know how women do shit.
I understand.
But, and that could be the agreement to where like he'll be like, all right, cool, I own that. You know what I'm saying? You let me do what I'm doing here and there. As long as I don't get caught. If I get caught, you know what the deal is, LeBron. If you get caught, I'm claiming I ain't know shit about nothing. If I get asked and I'm making you look like shit.
Yep.
That could, you know what I'm saying? That could be the thing. And he may be like, okay, cool, I agree with that. And he might be good enough to where the nigga just never got caught. And they still live a happy life. They still be good. You know what I'm saying? I'm still coming home to you. We gonna still do our Taco Tuesdays.
Cinco de Mayo coming up.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna still do all that crazy shit and have family time, but every now and then I want to bust a nut on somebody else's face.
All right. Shit. Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right.
All I'm saying is niggas want to bust nuts on other bitches every now and then. What's wrong with that?
Anyway.
I'm a billionaire. I want to bust this billionaire.
Anyways.
He said, I want to bust this billionaire nut on these white bitches.
My God, you got problems. You need help.
Oh my God, yeah, that is so funny. But anyway, man, yo, this was a good one. I had a great time with this episode. This will be episode, I think 43 or 44. I'm not for sure. As always, man, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. I thank y'all so much for watching the videos. Run it up, man. We're gonna keep getting better, getting better.
Count it up.
Doing all that other shit, man. I be seeing certain shit in the comments talking about our cameras. Look, man, if y'all niggas want us to get a new camera, sign up to the SMS list, purchase some merch. You know what I'm saying? Hit us in our email. Send some donations. We taking anything if y'all want. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be talking shit about our camera and shit. Bitch, I know somebody who likes it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to do camera, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with us. Sign up to some shit. Buy some merch. We'll get some more camera. But right now, nigga, we on a budget and we be paying bills just like everybody else. This is a regular husband and wife podcast that's doing shit regular, and paying bills like everybody else and trying to do some shit out the crib and make some shit happen. But we out here.
Bella, shut up.
Stop talking to our dog like that. Trying to make shit happen. But as always, man, we appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, send some donations in if y'all want to. If we keep it real as possible over here on this side. Yeah. And as always, baby, say your shit.
Be safe, be honest, be real.
100%, man. Peace. We out.